Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe. If you get anything out of this, thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Pisces to your family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So, this is a fairy reading, okay? So I was just chilling and I started singing, I got greens, potatoes, hams, okay? So they had me look up the lyrics, okay? She says, I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lambs, rams, and hog maws, okay, in the first verse. And then she says, you name it, right? So these are all of the qualities that you carry, okay? They had me look up every single one of them things and it was all something beautiful and positive, okay? So you name it, you got it, baby, okay? We got greens, okay, which represents vitality, growth, and life. And this beautiful energy of your heart chakra really overflowing and just abundant, baby, okay? Your throat chakra is highly active and activated and working beautifully, okay? Continue to use it. We got beings, okay, which is linked to the ancestors. It says the humble being can be used in workings for wisdom and divination, okay? So you're very wise and very talented in divination, even if you don't use it. If you did start using it, you will be amazing at it, okay? It's also associated with the water element and the goddess Venus, okay, as are you, okay? So next was potatoes, okay, which represented protection and grounding, okay? You're extremely protected and totally grounded. And also, if you've brought a lot of healing to your solar plexus, you could be seeing an increase in your gut health. I say that because it said that potato juice can cure gastritis, okay? Um, we got tomatoes, okay, which is a deterrent for negative energies, okay? So eating tomatoes inspires love and passion, but also creativity, okay? So not only are you a deterrent for negative energies or, any unwanted energies like these energies that's spying on you because they're burdened, okay? You can have certain energies that have been trying to, stalk and intimidate you and trying to create some sort of confrontation with you, but you naturally repel those types of energies. So you're good. Next was the lamb, which represented Christ as both suffering and triumphant. It said that it was typically a sacrificial animal and that it also symbolizes gentleness, innocence, and purity. So those qualities you also possess, okay? You name it, you got it, baby. It says when depicted with a lion, the pair can mean a state of paradise. So not only do you got all the beautiful qualities that I'm listing here, but you're also headed into this state of paradise, into this state of calmness that maybe you have been longing and desiring to enter into for quite a long time, doing all this work, following your instincts and focusing on getting back to enjoying the sensuality of life. The Three of Wands is under the Page of Swords, and that could be why, so much attention is on you at this time. You've been really mirroring the divine and doing that energetic exchange, with the divine exactly the way that you need to be doing it. So it looks really great. Keep that going too. Okay. So lambs also symbolize sweetness, forgiveness, and meekness. Okay, so you're so sweet, so loving, so forgiving, and always humble, always being meek, and always just trying to deliver your best qualities out into the world and not really doing it for a show or for clout or any nonsensical thing like that. Okay, we got the ram, which represents the power to penetrate, overcome, and achieve, baby. You have the power to enter any field you ever want to be in, to overcome any challenges in that field, and to achieve the greatest heights of that field has to offer for you. So never give up on yourself, never give up on your dreams or whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Next was hog maws, okay? So the only thing that I got for this was, it was like a little article or something, and it said the family had a wealth of recipes that could make use of every part of the hog, okay? And you are the very same way, okay? So I looked at this as like the pig or the hog representing, you know, I looked up the pig's negative traits, okay? So you have a recipe within you to heal any wounds that might come from people's aggression, their stubbornness, their recklessness, their tactlessness, anybody who has to live their life in excess or who is extremely greedy, okay? Anybody who's on a dirty type of vibe, you really do have the answer and like the recipe to heal or to deal with or to deter any and all of those energies away from you and get them out of your life and out of your vibration. And that's just like such a beautiful thing. What else do we want to know about them? We got the Alpha Centaurians, okay? So definitely beautiful starseed energy, okay? You are a master when it comes to foresight, planning, and strategy, okay? You really do see things very clearly for yourself. And you're about to see these plans that you've been making for yourself and your reality work out a lot smoother for you. I know, like, things could have been really up and down lately, and there's just a lot of people getting a lot of karma in the entire thing. Okay, there's just a lot of karma going out, there's a lot of things going on, and it could have just seemed like it was taking things quite a while to like line up and be just right for you the way that it needed to be. But now you're in that place where this is definitely happening. Okay, we got the golden ratio right here when I part the deck that says beauty, nature, and patterns. I think you're stepping into a more beautiful pattern when it comes to living your life and expressing yourself. And also, there is nothing that is a mystery to you, no lines that you do not have the power or abilities to read between. Beautiful. You're really following your intuition, and you really have like bundled up all these burdens of the past that you used to have and really have been burning them away with the fire within yourself. What's going on outside of them? We got the Seven of Pentacles, but it kind of like when I touched it, it flipped around it in reverse. Okay, so it's giving crossing energy. Okay, I feel like because it's true for both. I think you're dealing with people who aren't getting their harvest at this time while you're in your harvest season. Like, this is your season, baby, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Six of Wands under that. And this is your season. I think people know it. They know they can't create conflict for you. This conflict magic they've been doing, it really isn't working, okay? With this Ace of Swords, not only is that facts, but it's not working because you are royal, because you are lined up for the victory and you have done all of the work that it takes to receive and achieve that victory. And you're standing in your truth and you're looking beautiful. You're receiving new downloads, new intellectual properties. Love might be coming into you, and these people under judgment just don't like it, okay? And you the high priestess, okay? So like I said, you got that foresight. You really knew the right, perfect time to walk away from these people. Even if you're still around them, you're in your strength and you have already energetically stepped away. So now's the time for you to be in celebration, for you to revel in these calmer waters and just be fertile and beautiful and create the way that you're supposed to do, which seems to be a recurring message in all of the readings today. Focus on your creations and what you have to offer to the world. And don't focus so much on the people who aren't receiving a harvest, because they really ain't what's important to this journey. The most important thing that's going on in this journey is you and your connection to God. So try not to get sidetracked. And I know, like, that's why it seems like a lot of the readers are just talking about negative things right now, because there's so many people getting karma, so much happening, so many ass whoopings being passed out that it's kind of hard to ignore. So just like try to stay as focused on the positive as you can at this time, okay? We got set right here at the bottom of the deck with adversarial, ally, and trickster. I think it's like, I don't know, it's almost like this energy, like there's a tricky energy going on out here. And it's got a lot of people operating out of a really negative vibe when I think that they think they're being very positive. You know what I'm saying? Of course, revelation is a thing, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of negative stuff going on, okay? We got Ptah. So you're definitely a channel, okay? We got right timing and direction, and we got lunar energies, divine timing, and blood mysteries, okay? So this sturgeon moon is like a very special sturgeon moon, okay? The one that's going to be on Monday. I don't know what's so special about it, honey, but it's stirring up. Okay, so sturgeons, they stir up, all of the muddiness, all of the dirt. It's like So many different things are being revealed at like it's crazy. Okay, it's almost, that was an energy of like overwhelm. Okay, it's almost like just overwhelming. Okay, and the fairies want you to try so hard not to get overwhelmed by that energy, to try to keep that higher perspective, be in that higher energy, and just focus on doing things in the right timing and moving in the right direction with the right divine energies behind you, with your mind focused on the right thing, having the foresight and the planning and the strategy for the perfect thing that's right for you, that lights you up, that makes you happy, and not getting hung up or, focused on things that really ain't important. We know most of the shit that's being said over and over again. Now it's time to focus on what's important, though. Where do we go from here now? How do we heal that? How do I fix that? How do they fix that? Can that be fixed? Are they ever going to come around? Okay, no. All right, let's move on from that. These are the kinds of things that the fairies want you to really focus on. More of the foresight and not so much of looking in the past. So, this says that Nephthys is the hidden or veiled one who serves as a medium between worlds. Okay, she comes to us in dreams, flashes of intuition, and visions, alongside Isis and Nekhbet Mother Mut. Nephthys is, I don't know why I'm reading about Nephthys, but this is the high priestess, the intuition mystery. Okay, I went to the wrong page, but I swear I could have swore I seen two. Like I heard two loud and clear. Okay, and so this is where I went. So this is what I'm reading to you before I read you the overall energy. It says Nephthys is an aspect of the triple goddess. She relies upon spirit to direct her in all things, and she holds the mystery teachings of life, death, and rebirth deep within her essence. And this is absolutely where you are right now, as this prophet type of energy. Like you are a visionary, shamanic, high priestess type of energy. It says she inspires the seeker as she whispers her secrets into the wind and dances exotically under the starry sky, with magnificent serpents riding my bad, with magnificent serpents winding around her beautiful bronze arms. Okay, so your third eye, it says when Nephthys appears, she's working with your third eye and your sense of intuition, which will guide you further into the mysteries and to which is hidden in your subconscious mind. She helps you to see in the dark. Be especially attentive or watchful for synchronicities, okay? It says, and pay attention to those sudden hits of inner knowing and guidance, and watch for those outer events or experiences that form synchronistic parallels to the inner messages you're receiving. So it gives me this energy of like making sure that your head and your heart matches on things that and situations that you're running into, and even people. It says, when you give yourself to the magic of Nephthys, she doesn't stop at opening your mind's eye. She also opens your heart. Allow your entire being to thrive as you begin to see things in a new way. Okay, so that's what's going on with all of this exposure. There's just this new way of seeing and being introduced. So it's very important that you like stay focused on what's important, focus on the harvest, focus on the positive. Because while these things are going out, we're doing all of this spiritual work and manifesting and creating what we want the world to be like next. So if we are focused on the negativity on the past, then we are going to have more of that energy going into the future. And that's what we don't want. We want to only bring the best parts of the past and the best lessons and the best teachings into this new energy, this new era with us, okay? Even if that, is only in our small little part of the universe, okay? So it says the actual overall energy is the right timing and direction with Sothis, Kansu, and Amun Ra, okay? It says The shining star Sothis generously pours her gifts onto our planet as Khonsu, okay, the moon god, travels the sky, reflecting for us the faces and phases of our divinity, and Amun Ra, the radiance of the sun's all-seeing eye, transfigures ourselves and our creations into the alchemical gold of enlightened being. If you have chosen this card, focus upon the images of the star, the sun, and the moon, and notice how the combined energies of these Nidoru infuse your daily life experiences with their potent gifts and power. With their attributes brought to the fore of your consciousness, you will see clearly how, when, and where you as Anubis are moving forward appropriately in your personal world, and how your actions reflect on our planet, okay? So, like, really, this is a very big part of our sacred purpose, that a lot of people really don't talk about or cover, in my experience. But at the end of the day, it's our job to usher in this more positive way of being, to express that out as much as we possibly can. And that's why I try to keep the revelations and things like that to a minimum, and just give you more information at once than constantly drilling you with the same thing over and over again. And that's what spirit's on. But for the most part, they just want me to focus on keeping you motivated and enlightened and aware of not only you, but what's going on outside of you, and how people are receiving karma and things like that, but in the most positive, loving way I could possibly do it. Okay. And if I feel it's a little too negative, I'd be on my head so hard. And I think that this is something that you just really need to pay attention to in your life, and pay attention to the people around you who aren't on that, who aren't worried about giving as much positivity to the world as possible. What's Alpha Centaurians with foresight, planning, and strategy? What's going on with them and their foresight and planning and their strategy? Okay, we got peace and we got order, because that's what we're here to bring. Like, that peace and that order that you have found within yourself is meant to be something that you like project on the outside of you. Because people always talk about projection like it's such a negative thing, but projection is a powerful thing. And if you're projecting love and you're projecting grace and you're projecting happiness out into the world, then you will notice yourself receiving a lot of that energy back. And I think this is something you're really finally getting the hang of. Okay, we got tenacity. So I think that there's no stopping you, no making you give up on what it is and where it is you're meant to go. You're standing in your strength in a major way at this time. And it might be a problem for the people outside of you, but it ain't a problem for God, okay? It ain't a problem for the fairies, okay, or any of the other energies that guide you. They love to see this about you. They love the vibe that you're on, and you need to keep it on that vibe, okay, as much as you possibly can. Because sometimes we do have to go down, to the dark to address certain things, or to find certain things within ourselves that need to be healed. But it's never an excuse to always be in that same energy every day. Like, that shit is exhausting, okay? And when you look at people and you indulge in people who are constantly on that vibe all the time, then that's how you know that's just probably something you shouldn't be indulging in or looking at. We got power. Like, also this energy of you, just this energy of you really learning how to flex your power, how to use that strength, how to project such a good energy, and like in what ways it comes out of you, like when you're doing whatever you're doing. Like, I think, okay, so it sounded confusing, but it made me understand. Okay, look, just the energy of you finally figuring out how your gifts are working, like how it is that you're actually making a difference. Because I think for a long time that could have been something that was very confusing to you, and that's why you're in this energy of harvesting. And that could have been why it came out crossing a little bit too, because it's like like you were just on the threshold of harvesting for so long, you really weren't quite getting to it the way that you wanted to. But you're about to see that pick up and change the more that you continue to express this peace and love energy out into the world. Okay, we got resistance because you could have been very resistant to that, to this type of energy for a very long time. Not like you were, resistant to love and all of these different things like that, but like you were resistant to the way that spirit was trying to guide you to use the energies. Maybe even feeling the pressure to be like everyone else, or to do whatever you do the way that other people do it, because you just felt like that was the right way to do it. Kind of like this, you could look at readings and you could feel like, oh no, well, I thought that was just how you did it. So then when you start your channel, there's pressure to deliver what a lot of the other readers deliver, because you don't want to seem like you're inauthentic or like you don't have it together. And you better believe I'm speaking from experience at this time. But it's like that's the energy of superstition. Like, as long as you have the faith in your gifts and in the way that you express it, and as long as you see the amazing light and the potential of it, then it doesn't matter how else anyone else see it. So this is a realization that I've had for my own self in my field, and I think that this is definitely a realization that you've had for yourself in your field as well, even if your field is the same one as mine. Okay, what's this? We got Rihanna with dominance. Okay, and also I think you're kind of realizing that like that good energy is quite dominant. You know what I mean? Like, it really does deliver a powerful punch. It packs so much more of an effect than being negative all the time does. And it could have you experiencing a lot of movement that maybe you weren't experiencing before, or maybe you just weren't very aware of, or something like this. Okay, you could be noticing your mood being a lot different, maybe feeling a lot more confident and safe and secure in you and what you do and what it is that you have to deliver. And this is like really a gift that has come straight from the divine, and the fairies just want you to stay very focused on those types of energies. And it's like, we're people, they're saying. We're people, you know what I mean? So we like the drama, we find it entertaining and all of these different things, but it still has the ability to have an effect on our eye gateway and on our ear gateway. You know what I mean? It's still introducing unnecessary negative energies. You might be guided to, indulge a little bit, but like, don't let this be something that you're constantly trying to focus on. It looks like there's a Queen of Cups in reverse that's not going to get this harvest, okay? Because they don't want to embrace these same energies of peace and love and divine order the way that you do, okay? That's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Also, there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in reverse who's not getting a harvest. What's order and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? We got the Three of Wands, okay? So it's like, I don't know, maybe some people are being like forced to step into this divine order. Like, they're almost there, but they're being like rushed along. I'm getting the energy of like a deadline. Like, maybe certain people have a deadline before they're like just shit out of luck and not getting a harvest at all ever. What's tenacity and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? We got the High Priestess, okay? So you already know everything very clearly. You already see everything that's going on. What's strength and the Seven of Pentacles? Be quiet. The Ace of Swords, okay? So the way you're standing in your truth, that is your strength. And that's why you're going to get this harvest no matter what. And I love how all of these good cards coming out under this, and even though we're talking about what's going on outside of you. Because it's like, ain't nothing going on outside of you but positive things, because this thing has already been reversed for the negative energies. Like, you should be seeing an improvement in your environment, and if you're not seeing those improvements, no matter how big or small they may be, then it could be that you're just focused too much on the negative of things and not focusing on the positive the way you need to. What's power and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? The Sun, okay? But please don't worry, because it's the power that you stand in that's getting these people exposed anyway. So, and that love and that peace that you operating out of, it don't got nothing to do with, like, you know, your career or any of that other stuff. It's the passion, the love, the grace, and the drive that you introduce into yourself with that connection with God that gets everybody to come. Be quiet. What's resistance in the Seven of Pentacles? Judgment, okay? They under judgment. And also, it's like you could be dealing with people who got the nudges, okay? They got the nudges, they got the signs, they didn't been getting the guidance, and they just are continuing to choose to be resistant to that energy. And your very positive, godly energy is dominating, okay? They don't know what to do with that. So you're just gonna have to, you know, put your hands up and throw in the towel when it comes to that, and you focusing on that, and just stay focused on what you're trying to attract. What's dominance? Okay, the Empress, like I said. Your beautiful and amazing angelic positive energies are dominating. I'm here and I dominate this school. Who am I? Just guess. Guys wanna touch my chest? I'm rocking. I smile and many think I'm vile. Okay, we cheer and we lead. We act like we're on speed. Hate us because we're beautiful. Well, we don't like you either. We're cheerleaders. We are cheerleaders. Okay. So being that happy, amazing, beautiful, upbeat, cheerleading, spreading this word of God type of energy, and leave everything else. Shut up. And leave everything else for the negative people to go ahead and revel in, or whatever they do with it. Let their asses watch, okay? Because the Page of Swords ended up at the bottom of that, okay? We got the crown chakra at the bottom of that. Oh. It says, I know I am a part of Source and my life is guided by divine wisdom, okay? So that's just what it is. And I think that's something that's really affecting the peace of the people outside of you, okay? What is right timing and direction, and the Order and the Three of Wands? That's this heart chakra energy that you're operating out of, okay? The fairies, they love it. And they just want to see more of that, you know? That's their natural energy. A lot of fae get painted as, like, you know, they're nasty too. Like, they're so negative. And there's light and dark to everything in the universe. So of course there's dark fae. But the light fairies, the fairies that, you know, tend to the nature and all of these different things, they are really very positive, very upbeat, very encouraging, and always focused on seeing the bigger picture and the positive parts of life. And this is what they just really want you to do, and to be very confident in the things that you have to offer out into the world, and take actions daily that awaken more and more of your personal power. Yeah, with this fire elemental right here going under the Ace of Swords. It says, I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. We got Sister Soldier with power and the Sun and right timing and direction. We got celebrate life, okay? This is what they're talking about. Excuse me, confirmation. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. Just honor and respect all the life, even if they are shitty and they not in line for this harvest. That's not your problem or your business. You know what they did, you know how they did it, you know why they did it, you know they going to jail for it. And it just really doesn't matter. It's just really ridiculous. It's almost like this energy of holding a grudge. Like, please don't hold no grudges, okay? Or have no issues, because you don't have any. You only got amazing and positive things to look forward to. What's resistance and the Judgment card? It's the spark of the divine, okay? This is what all your focus should be on. It says, I reignite the spark within me and recognize I am a part of all of creation. And I think a lot of the people who are very resistant to all of this are going to go through judgment and ignite that spark of divine at the end of the day anyway. Some of them are going to have to just leave this realm because they refuse, because they're just in such hard resistance that they don't recognize they're having the biggest war with God at this time, okay, that they not going to win. So just stay focused, stay positive, stay in contact with the divine, and just let that spark go out and just, spark up all of these different fires within others. What's right timing and direction, dominance, and the Empress? We got Forest Frolic Maiden, okay? So just be happy and free and just frolicking around in the forest like this little fairy is, okay? It says, I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joy that she brings. Like, open your heart to the joy. We know there's so much negativity, so much being exposed. But it doesn't mean that that's something that we have to focus on constantly all the time, 24/7. And a lot of people are really sick and tired of hearing about this negative shit, okay? And that's why I've been just trying to give like the most positive readings I can give. I have to address that energy, like I said before, because it comes out. But it ain't the point. You are always the point, baby. You and your growth and your amazing gifts and your amazing talents that you hold, and how you're destined and meant to touch the world and to awaken that kind of energy within a whole bunch of other people. The negativity, the people that try to hold you from doing that and all of that other stuff, that's never been the point. That's just something that you need, some truth you need to know in order to go on and be the best higher energy that you could possibly be. But it'll never be the point of your journey. And what is the final thought on this? And also, I almost forgot, I wrote do for love, the lyrics, okay? You could be attracting love at this time. That could be a part of this harvest that you're currently receiving, okay? You know what you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. And also, it could be this energy of you still trying to embrace these people who aren't getting a harvest because you're trying to operate out of that energy where you're constantly giving love and you're constantly giving grace. But for some people, the biggest act of love you can do for them is to release them and let them deal with whatever is coming in for them on their own, between them and God, okay? It says, I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find a love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. And a lot of them cannot let go of the torture. They cannot let go of the magic. They cannot let go of the hate. They can't let go of the resentment. They can't let go of the pain or the fear. It says, my friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know I got a thing for you and I can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. Okay. And also this energy of you going through this journey where you just kept trying and trying and trying everything. And even though you failed, you never gave up. You continue to work and go along this journey to attract everything that you needed to attract to you, and you have done it. You have attracted the proper energies and are now in this place where you're ready to harvest. So don't be in a place where you want to give up now. Stay focused and do what is best for you at the time, in every time, okay? And you cannot go wrong. And don't let the people who are not in that place of harvest make you feel bad for where you are. They need to be trying to do everything you was willing to do for love. If they want to get that love and peace that you have within yourself, you focus on the bigger picture, focus on your foresight and where you know you're meant to go. I feel like all the readings were so like serious today. We got Joan Rivers, okay, which says laughter is the best medicine. Perfect. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got James Dean, which says, don't try, do it. Okay. So the message says, I wish I had a twin so I could know what I look like without plastic surgery. Okay, that's her quote. That's a quote from Joan Rivers. It says, when connecting to Joan, I could feel her strength, priceless wit, and her gentle humbleness come through on how she saw the world she once lived in and everything in it. She came through as very polite, which took me aback as I wasn't expecting it, and she was greatly concerned about her daughter, who she had a very strong bond with, and her dog. As a medium, I felt for her because her passing was so sudden and she wasn't ready to go as she had so many things left to do. I truly believe Joan was an intelligent, honest, fast talking, and fast thinking woman who lived before her time and who made a huge impact in what can be described at times as a man's world, okay? This is a man's world, baby, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl, you know? So, also, this energy of like there being a place for everyone, this energy of you thinking big, this energy of you laughing and enjoying your way through life because you never know when you're going to go and you're never going to be ready to go, I think. So, you just have to really focus on doing your journey in the best way that you know how to do it and in the way that is the most fun for you. Like, don't be afraid to express the prodigy energies that exist within you. Embrace the innocence of you and of this life, you know, the innocent things that life has to offer. It's okay to be an idealist or to be this beautiful creative talent that just does whatever you feel like doing in that moment. It's okay to be that. And you're going to receive judgment because there's a lot of people who are afraid to be that and to do that. So it says, the secret to a happy life is not taking everything so seriously and lightening up a bit. Too many times we are dragged down by the worries of the world, too many problems, and getting caught up in other people's problems. Life is not about gloom and doom. It's about living your life to the fullest and making the most of what you can do and have in your life. Each moment is precious. When you receive this card, it's asking you to make the time for laughter and happiness. Laughter decreases stress hormones and increases immune cells and infection fighting antibodies, thus improving your resistance to disease or dis-ease, okay? Which can also come from, you know, negativity. There's a dis-ease, you know, an uncomfortable feeling that comes with all of this negativity and all of these haters with all of their projections. And you have to really laugh your way through it in order to, you know, deflect that negative dis-ease type of feeling or energies that they want to send your way. It says it also triggers laughter, also triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel good chemicals, promoting an overall sense of well being and can temporarily relieve pain and deep sadness. Laugh, and the whole world laughs with you. Cry, and you cry alone, okay? So, with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you need out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.